Welcome to Live Alive. This is the YouTube channel that will bring Liverpool fans the latest news of the club in our hearts. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Trent AlexanderArnold insists he is ready to step up after being named Liverpool vice-captain. Trent AlexanderArnold says he is ready to step up and lead Liverpool into their new era after being made vice-captain on Monday, and that it is a stepping stone to his ultimate dream of wearing the armband full-time one day. The fullback was told during an open training session in Singapore that he will be deputy to new skipper Virgil van Dijk, who takes over from long-serving Jurgen Henderson. After his controversial exit to Saudi Arabia, and AlexanderArnold, still only 24, says he is relishing the chance to take on more responsibility and guide the team towards trophies. Asked about the wholesome embrace when Klopp told him the news, AlexanderArnold said, "At first I thought he was going to tell me to stop giving the ball away. It was a lovely surprise, to be honest, not one I was expecting at that moment. I thought we would have a conversation about that sort of thing at some point, but not at that moment. But it was special. It was a moment I will remember. I feel ready to step up. I feel like I've been a leader and I lead by example with the things I do on a daily basis. The lads see me as someone in a leadership role. I'm happy the manager and staff see that too. I want to make sure I take responsibility for what I do and how the team performs as well. It's an amazing position to be in. There's more responsibility to make sure we succeed and achieve the things we want this season." Liverpool will make new Romeo Lavia bid as left-field Brazilian alternative emerges. Liverpool have reportedly submitted an improved bid for Southampton's Romeo Lavia, with Fluminense star Andre also believed to be among their list of alternative targets. The Reds saw an opening bid instantly rebuffed by Southampton for the ex-Manchester City Academy starlet last week, but that has not stopped them from continuing to pursue the 19-year-old Belgian, who is Jurgen Klopp's priority signing. Southampton are looking for close to £50 million for Lavia, and Liverpool's opening bid was understood to be worth £34 million plus £4 million in add-ons. Now Sky Sports are reporting that a new offer has been lodged, but it's still worth under £40 million excluding add-ons, meaning there is every chance it could be rejected again by the Championship club. Lavia wants to move to Anfield and personal terms are not thought to be a problem, despite interest from Chelsea, as the Blues continue to lose patience with Brighton during negotiations for Moises Caicedo. Yet the report also mentions that Liverpool do have other options in mind if they are unable to reach an agreement with the Saints as the transfer saga threatens to rumble on. One of those is Fluminense 22-year-old Maestro Andre, who has also caught the eye of Portuguese side Sporting CP. The defensive-minded midfielder earned his first cap for Brazil earlier this year and has made over 100 appearances for his boyhood club since breaking into the first team back in 2020. Wolves and Fulham are also believed to have made checks on the player, but as mentioned, Lavia is the target Klopp is keen to bring on board as soon as possible. The departures of Jordan Henderson and Fabinho have now been finalised, and Liverpool are light on the ground in midfield ahead of their Premier League opener at Chelsea. Thiago Alcantara and Stefan Bajcetic were left behind by the Reds for their pre-season tour of Singapore as they continue to step up their recovery from injuries. Right-back Connor Bradley, who has featured in pre-season and enables Trent AlexanderArnold to move permanently into midfield, is also nursing a fitness problem. Liverpool boss Klopp has already made no secret of the fact his side are working on solutions in the market. He said during a recent press conference in Singapore when quizzed on if there will be further business, that would not be a bad idea. "We know that we have to do something there, midfield, it is absolutely clear. We are working on solutions, I think everyone can imagine that." Southampton's valuation of Lavia has been clouded by Chelsea's rejected £50 million verbal proposal that was submitted last August. The Saints therefore know they can get big cash for the talented teenager, and the transfer poker continues between the two sides. Russell Martin recently shared his frustration that the transfer window is set to overrun nearly 1 month after the start of the Championship season, and he knows full well that the club will struggle to keep hold of Lavia amid strong interest. Report: Liverpool join Chelsea in £100 million chase for Caicedo. In the heated summer transfer battle, Liverpool have made an unexpected move by joining Chelsea in the fierce chase to sign Brighton's sensational midfielder Moises Caicedo. All eyes were on Chelsea as they persistently pursued Caicedo. Having led the chase throughout the summer, the Blues have faced rejection multiple times from Brighton, who remain steadfast on their £100 million asking price for the midfield dynamo. The latest bid, consisting of £75 million with an additional £5 million in add-ons, was turned down, leaving the door ajar for rivals to make their play. The Merseysiders have now emerged as the mystery club, showing keen interest in Caicedo. Liverpool's need to strengthen their midfield, following the departure of key players like Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and James Milner, has led them to either see goals start. Liverpool had initially ruled out Caicedo as a potential target earlier in the window, but their £80 million-plus bid has now surpassed Chelsea's most recent offer. This staggering figure would set a new transfer record for Liverpool, breaking the previous £75 million paid for Virgil van Dijk. Arsenal's recent acquisition of Declan Rice for £105 million appeared to place Chelsea in the pole position for Caicedo, who is eager to leave Brighton. With his heart set on a new adventure, personal terms with the Stamford Bridge club were believed to be agreed some time ago. Liverpool's shock move adds a fresh twist in the tale of Caicedo's potential transfer. Jurgen Klopp's sudden need for midfield options and Chelsea's relentless chase create an absorbing race against time as the transfer window inches to a close. The question remains, will Liverpool match Brighton's asking price for Caicedo, or will Chelsea finally seize their target? Knee on knee, Liverpool boss provides Macallister injury update after Bayern loss. Liverpool fans can breathe a sigh of relief as Jurgen Klopp has provided a reassuring update on new signing Alexis Macallister and his recent injury scare. The Argentina midfielder, who joined the Reds' ranks, found himself on the receiving end of a minor knock during Liverpool's pre-season clash with Bayern Munich. During the 4-3 defeat for Liverpool against the Bundesliga champions, Macallister came off at half-time due to the incident. The concerns mounted as the midfielder walked off the pitch, raising questions about the extent of his injury. However, Klopp swiftly allayed any apprehensions during his post-match press conference via the club's official website. Yeah, knee on knee. He could have played on. So firstly I got the information that it's too painful, so that was then clear that we will change. There's no need to push him through. When I spoke afterwards, he said, no, I would have been fine. But we didn't want to go with any risks. It's just knee on knee, bruise, that's it. It was fine. The manager emphasized the importance of player well-being and safety, highlighting that although Macallister himself wanted to continue playing, a precautionary approach to avoid unnecessary risks was optimal at the moment. With the new season on the horizon, such a holistic approach is crucial to ensuring that Liverpool's squad is in prime condition for the challenges that lie ahead. Liverpool's midfield depth is extremely slim at the moment, with only 2 players coming in until now to compensate for the 6 midfielders who left over the window, including one on loan. At such moments, handling injury situations and also getting on players to share the load in the middle of the park is of utmost importance. Liverpool in recent season have been prey to too many injury crises, and it is best if we sign more midfielders before the start of the season. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.